I confronted her about it, and at first, she denied everything. I had to bring all of her fast food garbage inside to get her to confess she had taken out a loan. I initially thought she had borrowed money from a friend or family member, but no, she had taken out one of those predatory payday loans. Before you ask, no, I have no idea how she was approved. Within the next hour, I froze my credit. I then drove her to the payday loan place, where I paid the loan off in cash. Now, I'll have to dip further into my savings to pay the rent. I suppose, in a way, cutting her off was successful. She didn't order takeout anymore, she just drove to the restaurants to pick up her food, for the low price of $20 for every $100 she borrowed, or $60 in fees total. In addition, I told her that we would be getting divorced. So yeah, my marriage is over. I don't even know what alimony laws are like in my state, but I assume she'll happily live in a cardboard box under a bridge if Uber Eats will bring her food there. Op in the comments. When I paid off the payday loan, I decided that would be the last thing I ever did for her. It was far more than she deserved. My sister has been addicted to illicit substances for over 20 years. I haven't talked to her in about a decade, but this was the kind of stuff she would pull. I remember how she and her loser boyfriend would steal things from my room to pawn so they could buy more substances, and honestly, I wouldn't put it past my wife at this point to start selling my things so she could buy more fast food. I'm just so furious. As I worked every day, my wife sat around ordering takeout and living like a queen, and when the, almost literal, gravy train stopped, she decided to imperil our financial future for more food. And my God, she has gotten so fat. She's basically waddling around like a penguin now. What really pisses me off is that after taking out that payday loan, instead of putting it into a new account to order takeout, she went to the restaurant drive-thrus. It was almost as if she wanted to stretch it to last as long as possible, which wasn't an issue when it was money I earned. She knew that the payday loan was probably a one-time Hail Mary, so she actually, in her own twisted way, tried to exercise financial responsibility. People in the last post yelled at me for not communicating. We fought about this dozens of times. Every time the credit card bill came in, I told her she needed to stop, that we were losing everything because of her habit. I told her again and again, but she didn't care. She needed more of that garbage. I honestly don't care anymore. If she's depressed, I don't care. If she's agoraphobic, which I doubt, I don't care. She has never shown the slightest bit of remorse. Even my sister, with her substance-addled brain, eventually apologized for stealing my GameCube. My wife couldn't even do that. She's a lazy piece of crap faking a disability, and people blamed me as if that absolved her of any wrongdoing. If it makes me a jerk, fine. I'm not going to screw up the rest of my life for some dim-witted sloth with a disability, who can only muster the energy to get off the couch when it involves food bought with money someone else earned.